untold root to all evil. But before I get into that, there are two faces here. You have Dr. Stanley Milgram and Professor R.J. Rummel. Now, R.J. Rummel talks about democide, which stands for death by government. This is considered one of the leading causes of death worldwide. And if you don't believe me, here's a statistic, right? Top 3, perhaps, in the entire world right after stroke and heart disease. And of course, another thing we aren't taught about is medical errors, right up there with it. Now, this number definitely spikes in history at certain times. You can say World War II is a perfect example of that. But when we're saying that government is a source of protection, when it's a leading cause of death and terror and problems in the world that we may not even be able to account for, and he didn't even look at all the statistics, that's pretty alarming, right? And there are other statistics, trust me, I have them. But Dr. Stanley Milgram basically proved the mentality that creates the untold root to all evil, right? In his studies, they were shocking the world so much to the point that they are banned from being reproduced in most campuses and universities. But they've been replicated all throughout the world with a 90% obedience rate of the average person being willing to coerce or put violence upon their fellow human being. They were willing to put violence upon their own species because they were told to do so by a perceived authority figure. And that perception right there is what creates the untold root to all evil. That root is statism. It has a name, and he didn't know that name back when he produced those studies, nor did R.J. Rummel. But Larkin Rose, in his book, The Most Dangerous Superstition, definitely talks about this. And it's perhaps one of the best books